Hi there, Jack Canfield here, and today I'd like to teach you how to stay focused on your core genius. I believe you have inside of you a core genius, some one thing that you love to do, and you do so well that you hardly feel like doing anything else. It's effortless for you and a whole lot of fun. And if you could make money doing it, you'd make it your lifetime work. Now, in most cases, your core genius is directly tied to your passions and your life purpose. That thing you love to do is also the thing you were meant to do. Now, successful people believe this, and that's why they put their core genius first. They focus on it and they delegate everything else to other people on their team. Now, for me, my core genius lies in the area of teaching, training, coaching, and motivating. And another core genius is writing and compiling books. And over my 35-year career, I have written, co-authored, compiled, and edited more than 150 books, and I love to do it. I do it well, and people report that they get great value from it. Now compare that to the other people in the world who go through their life doing everything, even those tasks they're bad at or that could be done cheaper, better, and faster by someone else. They simply can't find the time to focus on their core genius because they fail to delegate even the most menial of tasks. So how can you stay focused on your core genius? Well, here's how. Delegate tasks that aren't directly related to your core genius. Delegate completely, which means that once you delegate a task, it's done. You delegate it completely, rather than delegating it each time it needs to be done. Now, what I mean by that is if you delegate your gardening, you tell your gardener, just do the gardening. I don't ever want to have you come by and expect me to walk around the property and tell you what needs to be done. I delegate it once, you do it. Now, if I have to tell you 3 times something needs to be done, I'm going to find another gardener. So that's what I mean about delegating completely. Now, when you delegate what we often call the grunt work, those things that you hate doing or those tasks that are so painful you end up putting them off, you get to concentrate on what you love to do. You free up your time so you can be more productive and you get to enjoy life more. So why don't more people delegate? Well, surprisingly, most people are afraid of looking wasteful or being judged as being above everyone else. They're afraid to give up control, or they're reluctant to spend the money to pay for help. And deep down, most people simply don't want to let go. Now others, and potentially you, have simply fallen into the habit of doing everything yourself. It's too time-consuming to explain it to someone, you say. I can do it quicker and better myself anyway. But can you? This is an especially important question to ask yourself if you own a business or if you're in a leadership role at work. Let's say you're a professional earning $75 per hour. If you delegate your weekend chores by paying a neighborhood kid $10 or $15 an hour to cut the grass, you save the effort of doing it yourself and gain an extra hour when you can profit by $65 or $60 an hour, or just simply take the weekend off to rest so when you get back to work, you're more energized and able to focus. Of course, while 1 hour doesn't seem like much, multiply that by 52 weekends a year and you've discovered you've gained 52 hours a year at $65 per hour, or an extra $3,380 in potential earnings. Unfortunately, most entrepreneurs spend less than 30% of their time focusing on their core genius and their unique abilities. In fact, by the time they've launched a business, it often seems entrepreneurs are doing everything but the one thing they went into business for in the first place. So don't let this be your fate. Identify your core genius and then delegate everything else to free up more time to focus on what you love to do and at what you do so well. So keeping in mind this idea of delegating tasks so you can stay focused on your core genius, I want to leave you with a little bit of homework to complete after you've done watching this video. All you have to do is write down 5 tasks that you can delegate and get off your plate today. Then list the person or the people that you can delegate these tasks to. And to hold yourself accountable, I want you to leave a comment below with the 3 tasks you plan to delegate, and I'll follow up with you all to make sure you're staying on track. And thank you for watching. And remember, nothing will change for the better until you do. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure you like it, share it with a friend or a colleague who may need it, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. And for some additional resources on how to stay focused on your core genius and find your life purpose, visit my website at JackCanfieldOfficial.com.